Hi and welcome back to the Welshman's journey. We're still at Barry Town United. Obviously, I'd be really disappointed if we managed to somehow get sacked in our first few games in charge. And today we have one of the toughest games of the season against the mighty TNS, the best team in Wales by some distance, really. If we take a look at how things have gone so far this season, we've only played 2 games since the pretty much awful defeat to Caerau Ely on penalties in the Nathaniel MG Cup first round. We drew 4-4 against Aberystwyth. We didn't deserve to really draw. We probably should have won the game. Defensively, we're awful, but attackingly, we were just like something else. And to be fair, the home goal that went in right at the end was very, very lucky. And then a 1-1 draw against Prestatyn, Troy Greening scoring a penalty. Again, another game where we probably should win, but it's not that disappointing. I mean, a point away from home is very good. Anything you can get away from home is always a bonus. And today we play against TNS. So we've had our little board expectations, which is mid-table, which I suppose is as long as we're not desperately close to the relegation zone, then it should be all right because the league is such a small league. There's only 12 teams in it. As long as we're sitting around 7th or 8th or above, well, we'll be all right. Our dynamics are going really well. Average, well, okay, maybe not going better than usual, but 3 draws for us isn't that bad for the first 3 games of the season. And today is going to be our first real big test. Have made a couple of signs as well. As you can see here, Dylan Rees is someone who, if you watch Loki Doki, you'll remember him from his Cardiff Met series. He's going to slot in at right back, meaning Curtis Watkins can move to centre back. He's the only one that's going to be starting anyway. And we've also signed, where is he? Somewhere here, Liam Dawson, just as a backup winger. He's not very good, but we needed someone as a backup winger. So the team for today then: Joe Mazzaro in goals, Dylan Rees, Ryan Evans, Curtis Watkins and Max Penk across the back, Ryan Newman and Troy Greening in midfield, Kane McLagan, Macaulay Southam and Sam Jones behind the striker, who is once again Reece James. So here we go then, a toughest game of the season against one of the only professional well, in real life there are a couple of professional teams, but I don't think in the game they'll have teams like Bangor and Connors Quay as professional. So I think it's just TNS that are professional in the game. So a team that can play players almost £1,000 a week up against us who can pretty much pay no one any money at all, because we are apparently an amateur club. So to get a result today, to get a point today, would be absolutely huge. There's a massive gulf in class between the two teams, and one good thing is John Routledge has been injured in the first few minutes. So McLagan on the ball. We've yet to have an attack this game, but we could have one here. There is a nice run being made. That's a lovely ball through to Rees. Can he cross it? Oh, it hits the post, I think that was. And I'm not sure what our striker was doing in the box then. Good chance there. Should probably crossed it. I think it was a cross. Greening with a free kick now. It's an awful one. Doesn't even reach Southam. It goes over the top. But the goalkeeper should get this. Joe Mazzaro with the ball now. He's taking his time, which I suppose is fair enough, really. Against TNS, you want to waste every second you can. Ball goes up. It comes back at us now with Jatta. Ryan Brobel, arguably TNS's best player here. Gets tackled by Newman, though. McLagan with it now. Could launch a counter-attack here. We can as well. Southam plays through James. He's through on goal. Oh, he's hit it straight at the goalkeeper. McLagan's got it again, though. Another chance here. And he can't find the cross into the box. What a chance that was. We should be 1-0 up Reece James. I really expect him to finish that one. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. Great ball through by Southam. And there's another chance here. Mazzaro with the ball over top. And considering we're not going to hit many chances this game, that is a huge opportunity. I'm not too sure why our midfield is pushed up so far. Fletcher on the ball now. On almost an interception. And they've hit the crossbar. And Wes Fletcher puts away the assist. Clinical TNS on the counter-attack. It's kind of what you expect, really, but I'm not really sure why our midfield is pushed up so far there. Brobel into Hatta hits the crossbar, and Fletcher sticks it away. And any goal you can see it against TNS automatically puts you at a huge disadvantage, because it's so hard to score against them. Brobel with a corner now, comes in, it's headed away, and there's no one putting pressure for us. It's headed away again. Fletcher, oh my god, he's put very close there. And Reece James, I'm just gutted he didn't score. Because if he just scored, we'd gone 1-0 up, or we could have gone straight to contain defensive and try to just keep a hold of that 1-0 lead. But we're approaching half-time now. Looks like we're going to go into half-time 1-0 down. It's not been the worst performance. We're still in the game at 1-0. And we'll probably tell them we've still got to give everything you've got left. No, okay. But we've still got a chance in this game against top of the table TNS, who've won every game so far. We can just nick a goal from maybe a set piece or something. We could be in for a shock result here. But if we concede within the first 10 minutes of the second half, you're probably thinking that's kind of the end of it, really. Fletcher on the ball now, interception by Newman. And that's the first highlight of the second half over. I mean, we don't have much to come off the bench. That's the other really big problem. I think we're going to bring off Jones and bring on Dawson. He's not very good, but he's better than nothing. He's slightly better than Jones, so maybe he can offer something on his debut. Reese with the ball now. Throws it to McLagan. To Southam, and it's one of those highlights again that it really annoys me because I know that they're never going to go in. Nothing ever comes from the corner unless something happens here. Greening with the ball, crosses it in, and it's straight at Harrison. And 60 minutes now, half an hour to go, and Reece James really isn't playing well. No one's really playing well at all. Mazzara with it, kicks it up. Prostatinov got a goal back against Bangor. Greening with the ball now, gives it away to Dawson, into Southam. Southam can't get it through Newman, and he's lost the ball. And here come TNS again with Hatter now. Chatter, I don't even know what to call him. Draper into the box it goes. It's headed away. Counter-attack maybe? No. Brobble with it now. Goes all the way back to Leek. If we could put a foot in here, there's a chance for a counter-attack. We've got the ball here. Dylan Reese with it. And he's hit it straight at Brobble. Hatter with it now. Chance just to clear the ball away. And we've hit it straight at one of our players. Jatta with the ball again. Gives it to Yao. I can just feel it. I can sense a goal come in. It goes out wide. Comes into the box. Fletcher. It's 2-0. God damn it. That was, you could just tell that was coming. We couldn't even get near them then. So much space out wide, and Dawson doesn't even track back as soon as the ball's played as well. Completely alienates our right back, and Fletcher in between our full back and our centre back comes in and scores. Oh, that's, god damn it. We had so many opportunities to close down the ball, and oh my god, Greg Draper should have scored that. He definitely should have scored. I don't know how it's only 2-0. Mazzara with a big kick up the pitch. Southam could be in here. He's got the ball. He's got a bit of space. No support though. Goes all the way back to Reese. Newman takes it past one. Gives it to Southam. Gives it back to Reese. Reese into the box. Dawson's in the back post. He's at the crossbar. And McLagan, was that a cross? And then Dawson's offside. He's got to finish that. He has to finish that on his debut. What a chance for a debut goal. We're going to bring off James for TJ Nagy, who really isn't that good. We'll stick him on as a poacher just to get him a little bit more suited to his style of play. Defensively, we've been awful. Curtis Watkins, our best player, and he's terrible. 6.2 rating for him so far this game. Into the last 10 minutes now. I mean, we may as well go for it. We're 2-0 down. It'd be nice. It would be nice to get maybe a goal. We'll get stuck in, be more expressive, run at defence, pass into space, and we'll just get them to play a little bit faster. Macaulay Sutherland again is one of our best players, and he's awful. We'll bring on Drew Farrier on the wing. Not that it's gonna really do anything because he's not very good as well. We don't really have much depth. I want to say we don't have much depth. We have pretty much zero depth outside the first team. We have very, very little quality. Throw in here now. Cieselwitz into the box it goes. Watkins heads it away. We can't get it away. Draper's on the ball. Good tackle by Reese. Could launch a counter-attack here. Farrier's got a lot of space to run into. If we could score here, we could maybe make it a little bit awkward in the last few minutes. Cross comes in, and it's another one of them that almost goes in at the near post, but you just know it's never going to go in. Greening with a corner. It's headed away by Saunders, and Edwards comes away with it. That was probably our one chance to maybe get a chance in this game, but in the last few minutes now, we're not going to score 2 goals, and we're probably not even going to score 1. I've had a few chances this game, and if Reece James would have scored that early on, who knows how it would have gone. It's 2-0 at the final score finishes. It's a rather disappointing performance, but at the end of the day, we were never expected. We were never expected to get anything from that game, and it's the games against the teams below us that we really need to win. and Newtown, Llandudno and Carmarthen coming up next. A good chance there to get possibly even 9 points. So if we look at the table, after 3 games, a couple of teams haven't played their 3rd game yet, but we're sitting in 9th, 2 draws and a loss. Yet to win a game, unfortunately, but it was TNS, so we don't need to get too worried about that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you have any tips or comments, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you again.